On the night of June 1st, 2009, Air France Flight 447, a Boeing 777 flying from Rio de Janeiro to Paris, took off with 228 people on board. For most passengers, it was a routine flight, but little did they know that the night ahead would soon become one of the most tragic and mysterious in aviation history. As Flight 447 climbed into the sky, the crew faced growing turbulence. At 35,000 feet, the aircraft entered an area of severe thunderstorms above. Towering clouds formed, filled with lightning, while below, a cold front brought harsh winds and rapidly changing weather conditions. Within minutes, the crew encountered an even more deadly problem. The aircraft's pitot tubes, which measure airspeed, became blocked by ice, causing the plane's speed readings to become unreliable. These sensors are crucial for navigation, and when they fail, the crew must rely on backup systems and instincts to maintain control. With no reliable airspeed data, the autopilot disconnected, leaving the pilots to fly manually. But with turbulence and storm clouds surrounding them, the situation became increasingly dire. In a sudden and unexpected event, the plane entered an aerodynamic stall, a situation where the wings lose lift and the aircraft begins to fall. Despite their best efforts, the pilots struggled to regain control of the Airbus A330. The situation was made worse by confusion in the cockpit. As the plane began to descend rapidly, the pilots made missteps in their attempts to recover, unsure of whether they were climbing or descending, further complicating their chances of survival. At 2:10 a.m., a final transmission was sent. The last words from the cockpit were, "We are in a stall. We are in a stall." Moments later, Flight 447 disappeared from radar, vanishing into the dark Atlantic Ocean. All 228 people aboard were lost. Search and rescue efforts began immediately, but the vast ocean made it difficult to locate the wreckage. After days of searching, debris was found floating on the water. Finally, the black boxes, the flight data recorder, and cockpit voice recorder were located at a depth of more than 13,000 feet. The investigation that followed was one of the most complex in aviation history. It revealed that the plane's airspeed indicators had failed due to ice blocking the pitot tubes. The pilots, faced with confusing information and unfamiliar circumstances, were unable to recover the plane in time, leading to the crash. While the loss of Flight 447 is heartbreaking, it brought about crucial changes to aviation safety. New procedures were developed to improve pilot training, particularly regarding stall recovery. Airlines also improved their weather radar and onboard systems to prevent similar tragedies in the future.